gon' get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in a jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans, and a snapback.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do it, I appreciate it, and if you don't, I still appreciate you just for watching. Okay? If you want extra juicy tea, go subscribe to my membership. The link is in the description, okay? And I am going to be releasing a video that I privated because at the time I'm single now, so I had did a video. Read between the lines, you want to see something, go over to the membership if y'all want to catch that tea, if y'all didn't catch that tea, or if you forgot, go catch that tea. Okay, I'm gonna put on the membership, on the community tab in the membership, who this person is. Okay, so go over there if y'all want to see the extra tea, and I will be dropping a new video Saturday on the membership, Saturday or Sunday, and y'all gonna want to watch, y'all gonna want that tea over there. So go subscribe to the membership, but only if you want to. Okay, no pressure. All right, y'all. I'm either naming this video My Best Friend Was a Pick Me. I think that's what I'm naming it. My best friend was a pick me ass bitch. Now, not Mina. Mina never been, never will be, never has been. Not that best friend. This was my original best friend, okay? If y'all know, y'all know. Okay, before I even tell who this is, oh, I might do another guessing game. I want y'all to guess who y'all think this is. I'ma just call this girl best friend. And no, it is not my current best friend, Amina. And bestie, if you watch this video, this is not about you. And you know this ain't about you, because we ain't never went through no shit like this ever. Me and my bestie, Mina, only got mad at each other like 2 times, y'all. And it was over like, okay, one of the situations was kind of major. And I'm going to talk about that when I go through the call center series, because that happened during that time. And then one was like in high school. And I'm going to tell that story time too. But like nothing major. Okay. So only 2 times me and my bestie ever like bumped heads in a way or whatever. But we like, we not them kind of friends where we talked about it. Like we squashed that shit right away. Okay. Anyway, so not bestie. So it's either at a, y'all just gotta guess. I ain't even gonna get no clues, because then that might say, I'm just gonna call this girl my best friend. Okay, so this was back in the MySpace days. And I remember somebody left a comment, was like, MySpace? Do you know what year we're in? Yes, we're in 2023. So if I say MySpace days, obviously this did not take place anytime recently. This happened in MySpace days, which is when MySpace came out. I was either in middle school or early high school. I think MySpace stuck around for me until I was in maybe like 9th or 10th grade, and then it kind of just like died out. Facebook came, Instagram came, Snapchat came, boom. So MySpace days. So this was like middle school. So I'm on MySpace, you know, thinking I'm cute. And if I can find some of the pictures, y'all, I went through like a phase where I was like ugly, then cute, then ugly, then cute. Like I was never consistent cute until like the last few years. I was just like consistently cute. I don't know what it was, y'all. I would go through like phases where I would be like, oh, I'm cute. And then I don't know, something would happen, then I wouldn't be cute. I don't know. If y'all have had like phases like that in your life, let me know down below. But okay, so this was a phase where I was going through my cute phase. This was like my first cute phase, okay? Where I really start to like understand what was for me, what was not for me. So I'm on MySpace. I'm looking cute. This at the time, like, I was addicted to pink. So this was either like, I think my 7th or 8th grade year. This is when I first got addicted to pink. I started getting addicted to pink. I started getting out of my tomboy phase. And yeah, so I'm looking cute. So I'm on MySpace posting my little pictures or whatever. This boy hit me up. We gonna call him Pat. His real name is Pat. Or that's his nickname. His real name could have been Patrick or something. But I just remember his name was Pat. And that's a common name. That could be anybody. And if they see this video, I don't give a shit. So his name was Pat. And he had been hitting me up. And, you know, I got bored. So finally I hit him back. I was like, hey, what's up? He was like, what's up with you? Like, you cute or whatever. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And from his pictures, like, he did not look that cute. So I was just like, oh, okay, you know, I'm lying. I'm like, you cute. But I didn't think he was cute based off his pictures. At this time, I was just kind of like talking to anybody. You feel me? And then, like, if we link and I felt the vibe, I keep talking to you. We link and I just was like, I don't feel the vibes and you just ugly ass nigga, you might not never see me again. Now, if you smoke me out, then, you know, maybe we could kick it again. At this time, y'all, I'm still a virgin. I still ain't did anything. So yeah. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So he's like, oh, when can we link up? Like, I want to kick it with you. I'm like, oh, we can link up whatever, like where you live at. And, you know, maybe I come see you. Because at this time, y'all, I was quick to go see a nigga. Like, I don't know, it wasn't weird like today. Like, if a girl go see a nigga, it's weird. I don't know. Like, niggas come see me, I go see niggas. But to me, like, if a nigga was saying I could come to his house, I'm gonna come to your house. Because you can't come to my house. So, you feel me? If I gotta get on the bus, cool. At the time, like, I wasn't tripping. It wasn't that big of a deal back then. Ooh, I keep saying, y'all, ooh, yeah. Anyway, so he like, yeah, you can come to my spot. My people cool. They ain't really even here like that. So, why don't you come on like Saturday or something? I'm like, all right, cool. So, Saturday come and I get on the bus. Well, I asked him a bus. Let's just say, I think this was like the 388. These are real buses. So, you get on the 388 and then, ooh, now that I know where this area is for real now. Ooh, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So it's not like a rough area, but so I get on the bus, I get off, and where I got off, he was like, okay, you're gonna see it was a winter stencil right there. You're gonna see the winter stencil, and then you're gonna walk all the way down and you're gonna run into us. We outside. I'm like, oh, who's we? Okay, I'm like, okay, so his people. And so I follow his instructions. I see a house full of niggas. Now, mind you, like I said, like, his MySpace pictures, like, he didn't look that cute. So when I walk up on the house or whatever, I'm like, hey, Pat. And, you know, the least expected nigga I thought was gonna be like, yeah, said yeah. He was like, yeah, Shayla. I'm like, yeah. And I was like, oh, in my head, y'all, I probably was cheesing out loud. Because, I mean, you know, he probably did see me cheesing. Because, like, I don't know how to hide my face expressions a lot of time. So I was like, oh shit, in my head, like, oh damn, he fine. He was tall, he was chocolate, he was, you know, slim, you know, skinny or whatever. I'm like, oh, he actually kind of cute. Like, okay, he actually kind of cute. And at this time, y'all, I don't know, I was still in that mindset where it was just like, when a cute boy talked to me, like, it would just, like, especially, like, if I didn't meet them in person, it'd be like, oh my god, like, I was just hella self-conscious. Because, like I said, I was coming out of this ugly stage, tomboyish, ugly stage, to, like, girly cute. And I was finding my drift, okay? Like, learning what to do with my hair and what looked it okay and what did not look okay. Okay, so, yeah. But at this particular stage, like, I had it down packed for that time. Like, I was cute. Like, the outfits was cute. The hair was cute. So, yeah, so he was sitting down, he on the porch with some of his partners or whatever. He get up, he come hug me. He was like, oh, you look cute, it's good to see you. Like, I didn't even think you was gonna come. And I was like, why you didn't think that? He was like, I don't know, I didn't think I thought you was gonna flake on me. And I was just like, nah. He was like, oh, okay, that's good, you ain't no J-Cat. Now, if you're not from the Bay, cat can mean a lot of things. Y'all, if y'all want to know, like, some Bay slang, it's this guy. Dang, I forget his name. I was just looking at his shit. I'm going to post some, like, I'm gonna post like some of his stuff so y'all can go. He got like videos of like Bay Area slang. You can use cat in so many different ways, but cat could mean you flaky. Like you flake all the time, you be playing. So he was like, yeah, I thought you was gonna cat. You know, I have been trying to talk to you for a minute. You ain't been hitting me back. So he was just like, I don't know. I thought you was gonna cat or you was gonna be like ugly or something. And I was like, oh, okay. He was like, you cute though, you cute. I was like, oh, okay, you know, I'm all right. I'm okay. You know, I'm decent. He was like, all right. He was like, walk with me though. So I'm like, all right. So we start walking, we talking. You know, he had like this real smooth nigga vibe. Like he was so cool. Like he was hella chill. Like he didn't try nothing or nothing. Cause a lot of times dudes already they want to hug. They want to feel all on your booty and your tits. And y'all, at this time, like, I developed early. Like, when I was in, like, 4th, 5th grade, I had already had boobs. I had a little shape. I wasn't, like, you know, my booty wasn't all of that. But, you know, I had a little shape. Plus, I had just, I moved back from Georgia. And when I came back from Georgia, we moved... I was in 5th grade going to 6th grade, and then I came back for 7th grade. So I still had that weight on me. I was baby thick. I wasn't thick like now, but you know, I had that little body. So, you know, guys always want to touch and shit. He wasn't even on that. Like we just talking. We walk up on this store. We go inside. He was like, you want something to drink or something? He was like, I got stuff at the house, but I don't want you to feel uncomfortable if you don't want to come in. I know my partner's here and shit, but you know, you want to get something from the store. I was like, okay, cool. I got one of them Jones sodas, them blue Jones sodas. Ooh, did I get that at the time? Yeah. No, because Papa put me on to those. So no, it wasn't that. I don't know, it was blue. Maybe it was a Calypso. Maybe it was Calypso, because what other fucking drink is blue? I know I got a blue drink. So it was probably like a blue Calypso. So I get that, and then I probably grabbed like some Skittles or something like that. Or whatever. He paid for the stuff. We walk in. We just flirting and stuff. Like, he was just like a cool vibe. Like, he was chill. Like, me and him can hold a conversation. Like, he was one of those guys I can call and talk to about the sky being blue and the stars out. Like, he was like one of them niggas. So... we walk around a little bit more. We go back to his house. We chilling with all his niggas, and they, you know, when the niggas be like, oh, that's you. You know, you kind of cute. They're like, oh, that's you. Oh, that's you. They like, oh, you got some friends. Like, next time you come through, you need to come with your friends. Like, why you didn't bring nobody? And I was like, you know, he didn't ask me to bring nobody. Like, I didn't know it was gonna be people here. I thought it was gonna be just me and him. Honestly, I was just like, well, you know, next time I got friends. At this, I got friends. Okay, and y'all, I swear, y'all, like, I used to be like, it would be so, I ain't gonna say I was pimping out my friends, but I knew what friends did what. So I would ask, like, so I knew what friend group to bring around, because it was just like, I don't know, this sound like some pimp shit. Like, niggas was talking about, like, bring your super fine, cool, chill friends. I had a group of friends for that. Bring your down to earth friends, like them funny bitches. I had a group of friends like that. If niggas was on that time where they like, we trying to hit something, I got a group of friends for that. I had a group of friends. So it was like, what kind of females y'all trying to vibe? So I know what type of friends to bring. You feel me? I don't want to bring the wrong friends, because then this shit might go left real quick. So I would ask niggas, like, what type of, like, tell me what I got a bunch of different group of friends. You feel me? So they was like, bring them ones. Like, we trying to hit something. I'm like, okay. So when his partner starts saying that, I'm thinking like, damn, I wonder if Pat thinking me and him gonna do something. Because I'm telling y'all, at this time, like, I was still a virgin. But honestly, like, the way some of my friends was talking about it, because they wasn't virgins, it was like, I wanted to lose my virginity. Can you believe that? And this particular friend was the friend who kind of really pushed me into losing my virginity. And now thinking about it, like, I really feel like it was a setup. It was just a lot of shit. So give me the 5K so I can tell y'all that story, because that was like, ooh-wee. But anyway, so, you know, I'm like, you know, but I did want to wait y'all, I honestly thought I was gonna lose my virginity to Toby, so that's why I never really lost my virginity. Like, I liked the guys, I was with other guys, I like dated other guys, but I was just like waiting for one magical day that I was gonna lose my virginity to Toby. So I didn't want to do nothing with nobody, so that when I did it with him, it would be like my first time, even though I knew it, I don't know, maybe it was, I don't know. So yeah, so I'm like, damn, like, you know, like I don't, you know, like I don't want him to expect that from me. So I'm just sitting out there. I'm like, cool. I'm chopping up with his friends. We talking, we laughing, we blowing down the house. We lit as hell. They order pizza. We eating. We having like a good old time. Like, his partners was hella cool. I know if somebody rolled by and they seen I was the only girl, they probably been like, what the hell is going on? Like, this does not look right. But everybody was cool. Nobody tried no funny stuff. I had like a really good time kicking it with Pat. I was like, oh, okay, I fucks with him. Like, this could be my nigga. You know, when you had that first one good link with a nigga, you see your whole future with him. I'm not delusional like that no more. I don't do that. Okay, and if you still do that, it's okay, but hey, just at least know you delusional, because if you're doing that, you're delusional. I'm sorry to tell you, I recently stopped doing this, so I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying, you gotta know you're delusional if you're doing that shit. It's delusional. I'm just saying, don't be mad at me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just telling you, sis. I'm just telling you, you're delusional. It's okay. So it's starting to get dark, and he was just like, you know, it's getting dark, I don't want you to be out here late, you know, they get kind of crazy over here. And I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. So I get on the bus, I go home. I'm just like picturing my whole life with this boy in my head. Mind you, this is like one of the yeah, this is middle school. This was like the first black boy that I like really talked to, that I was really feeling. Because a lot of time, like, black boys, they was just, I don't know, like at that time I was really on like Mexican boys, because they was the ones talking to me. So shit, whatever, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm going home. So he's like, you can come over Sunday, bring your friends. So I hit up the friends that I should know, that's, you know, down for whatever. I hit that group of friends. I can't tell y'all no names, but y'all gotta guess the friend, the best friend that I'm talking about. Okay, so I call up that group of friends. I'm like, hey, I just met this boy, he cute. I didn't see all his partners, they fine, they cool, like they was spending money on me, like, and not to say it like that, but I'm just like, you know, like, they took me to, you know, at that age, we ain't saying it like that. I'm just like, you know, they cool. Like, he took me to the store. He bought me stuff. They bought pizza. Like, they cool. They smoked me out. Like, all this shit. We was on Clyde 50,000. Like, they want me to bring some of my partners. And y'all trying to pull up tomorrow. I mean, not pull up. Y'all trying to go. All right, cool. I'm like, yeah. So I rallied up a couple of my friends. How many of it was it? It was 3 of us. I can't even name none of these friends, y'all. I can't even name none of these friends, but just know it was like 3 of my friends that I knew was down with the. Actually, because at this time was we hanging out with Ogre. 4. It was 4 of my friends. So yeah. So we all get on the bus. We go over there. We having a good time. They mingling. They figuring out who they like, who like them, whatever. Me and Pat, we just chilling. Me and him, we go in the house, and we sitting in the living room, we chilling. Everybody else kind of still out. Everybody outside. But me and him, we went in the house, we chilling on the couch or whatever. Like, we booed up. He don't try anything or nothing like that, but we like booed up. He had put on a movie. We just talking and stuff. Like I said, he was one of them guys like I could talk to about anything. I could be like, the sky green, and we can have a whole conversation on why I think the fucking sky's green. So I don't know what I was talking about. I just know we was having a full-blown good ass conversation. We start blowing down the house, and we chilling, having a good time. So then everybody else start coming in the house. We all in the living room. We playing music. And these group of friends, like I told you, these type of friends, they wild. They with it. So they dancing. They turned up in there. We having like a little baby kickback up in there. Playing music, smoking. They had some drink in there. So we drinking and shit. So we getting lit. We getting on Clyde 3000. Everything going smooth. Now, with this group of friends, all these hoes was some pick-me-ass bitches. Like, these was my pick-me-ass bitches friends. So, you feel me? Like, I already knew they was gonna be doing the most. or whatever. So all of them doing, you know, the most. I'm not tripping because I'm like, it's other niggas here. Everybody didn't like found the nigga or whatever. Like, I'm not thinking like nothing of it. They dancing or whatever. I start giving Pat like a little lap dance in the couch because I wasn't doing too much at this time. Like, I was still very reserved. But, you know, I was giving him like a little lap dance, everything going cool. Now, best friend, she was just like, such a frenemy. Like, oh my fucking God. Like, all my friends back then was frenemies. But this bitch was like one of my biggest motherfucking frenemies. Like, she like, oh, Shayla, you always dry. Like, get up and dance. Like, shake your ass in front of him. And I'm like, no, it's cool. Like, we chilling. Like, we having a good old time. So, like, she just, like, killed my whole fucking mood. It was just like, bitch, like, what the fuck? Like, whatever. So, I got off Pat lap. I'm sitting next to him. And I'm just like, this bitch always got some fucking shit to say. What are these bitches always? No, it's only two of them that will really say something. Two of these bitches always got some motherfucking shit to say. Who is this? Yeah, I swear every time I start recording over here, motherfuckers want to walk by. You see how close that bitch had got? Look at her walking in the front. Like, what the fuck? Y'all see me in here. The windows is not fucking tinted. Like, they be getting hella fucking close. Anyway, so yeah. He like, it's cool. Like, you ain't got to do nothing you don't want to do. Like, don't listen to her. You good. Like, I'm having a good time. It's smooth. Like, don't trip. Like, I don't know what type of time she on. You cool though. Like, I ain't tripping. So, yeah, time go on. We all getting... You know, we just having a good time. And then at some point, she comes and she's like, starts shaking her ass. And she was like, yeah, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Like, this is how you're supposed to be dancing in front of your nigga. Well, no, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. She said, this is how you're supposed to be dancing in front of your boy or your boo or something. So, I'm just like, all these niggas here that you could be entertaining. And you want to choose to come over here and shake your ass in front of the nigga I'm talking to because you feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, this particular girl, like, every fucking nigga I liked, it was like she just had to, like, be up in this nigga's face. It's just like, girl, like, I done brought you around a whole gang of niggas. All of them cute. Pick any fucking one and fucking be occupied. Like, why are you over here in me and this nigga's mix? So I'm just like, this fucking bitch is like extra as hell. Like, I'm just like irritated. So Pat was just like, come on, let's go in my room. So in my head, y'all, my blood started boiling because I'm just like, is he thinking we about to fuck or something? Because I don't even know, like, what to do. Like, you feel me? Like, how, like, I'm not ready. This is my second day knowing you. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know. So we go in his room. We, like, laying down or whatever. We talking. We just flirting. We cupcaking. We start kissing and stuff. And, like, he just started rubbing on me, but he didn't try anything. And he asked me, he was like, so is you still got your V card? And I was like, yeah, like, I ain't never did nothing at this point. I ain't getting no head. I ain't getting no head. Oh. Yeah, none of that. Like, I haven't done anything besides kiss a boy and he just maybe fill up on me. Other than that, I have not done anything else at this point. And he was just like, oh, okay. And I was just like, why? Like, are you trying to do something? He was like, nah, we ain't got to do nothing you ain't comfortable doing. He was like, I know we just met. You don't seem like that type of girl. He was like, I'm not pressuring you to do anything. So I'm like, all right, cool. We chill. We have fun. We just in there, you know, cupcaking or whatever. Cool. That day go and come. Boom. Now on the bus ride back though, I'm checking best friend. I'm just like, hey, look, check this out. You don't always have to be the star of the show everywhere we fucking go. You don't always have to butt in on what I'm doing everywhere we go when we get around niggas. Because she does not act like that when we're not around niggas. It's only around niggas. It's only around when dudes are around, she get to acting all fucking pick me. Like, she want every nigga to be all eyes on her. It's just like, bitch, why? It's a nigga for everybody. You got a nigga, she got a nigga, they got a nigga. Bitch, if you want two niggas, it's enough for you to have two niggas, but not the one I'm talking to. Like, I was so confused, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna start bringing you around. if this is how you're gonna be fucking acting. You already didn't cross multiple motherfucking lines, already kicking it with niggas like, I'm gonna start bringing you around. And she was like, oh my God, you doing too much. It ain't even that serious. I was just playing. And I was just like, what if you was really the feeling to do? And I just started going shaking my ass in front of him. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's not shit you do. Like, that's weird as fuck. Like, that's just like, I'm not understanding what the fuck in your mind is telling you to do this shit. And we supposed to be best friends. Like, I'm confused. I don't do this kind of shady shit to you. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't do this kind of shit. And she was just like, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. And I'm just like, okay. It's like talking to a motherfucking wall. This bitch is gonna do it regardless. I'm like, all right, whatever. So, like, 2 weeks go by and Pat's like, we talking in between time. Pat's just like, ooh, come over. We barbecuing. It's about to be lit over here. We finna have like a party. Bring your friends. Cool. I rally up the troops. We get over there. We go over there. We turn the fuck up. At some point, y'all, I did get just a little bit too drunk. So I go in the bathroom. You know, when you at a party or you somewhere, you need to go to the bathroom, you need to throw up, and then you're going to be all right. So I had a moment like that. I had to go in that bathroom and I had to get the shit out. Cause, I was a little too drunk. I go in the bathroom, I yak, get it out. I'm in there for a minute, you know, throwing water on me, rinsing my mouth out with water, putting candy in my mouth and shit, so my breath ain't smelling like motherfucking throw up and dragon breath. So I'm trying to just get myself together and make sure I'm cool. I come out and best friend all in Pat's face. So me, y'all, I'm like, you know, I walk out the bathroom and I peep it. So I just kind of stand back for a little minute and like, let me just see, like, what the fuck? Like, maybe she asking him where I went or something because I was last with Pat or whatever. But, I mean, like, bitch, you're a little too close for me. So I'm watching. It looked innocent. I'm not thinking nothing of it. Like, it just looked very innocent. So finally I woke up and I'm just like, I'm like, what y'all talking about? And he was like, oh, she was just asking me, I don't really know. Y'all, honestly, I don't know. He was like, she was asking me something. And I was just like, oh, okay, all right. And I was just like, girl, where the boy at that you been talking to? Like, where he at? And she was like, let's just say his name was Brian. She was like, oh, Brian went to the store. He went to go get some more, at the time, y'all, we were still using Swishers. He was like, oh, he went to the store to go get some more Swishers. And I was like, oh, why you didn't go with him? And she was like, oh, I didn't feel like walking to the store. I didn't want to leave. And then, you know, you came out the bathroom and you didn't know where I was. And I was just like, oh, I want a trip. Like, it would have been cool. Mind you, at this time, we all had phones. We had them little Nokia phones, you know, so when, like, you know, she couldn't text or call me and be like, girl, I'm finna walk to the store, or somebody else could have said she walked to the store. Like, you feel me? But I'm just like, all right, cool. She's trying to fake act like she a good friend or whatever. Cool. We partied that day. I didn't drink anymore, but I did kept blowing down the house. And at that time, y'all, too, I would smoke Black and Miles. So I had asked Pat, did he have a Black and Mild? And he was like, no. So he was like, let's just walk to the store and I can get one. Now, mind y'all, we all allegedly underage. Pat and them just knew the people at this store, and they was allegedly hooking them up. I don't know. It wasn't me. So we go to the store, and I'm just like, what you and my friend was talking about? I was like, was she trying to like hit on you? And he was like, nah, she was just asking me something. Let's just say she was asking him what color his toenails was. I don't fucking know. And I was just like, oh, like, why was she asking you that? Like she be doing too much. Like, I don't, like, I'm just saying, like, but I'm not trying to do too much because that's my friend. I'm not trying to throw her under the bus to a nigga. But still, it's just like, bitch, I want to fight you. Because I like this nigga, he cool as fuck, and you're in his face. Don't do that. Like, I'm just saying. Because I know her. You do this all the fucking time. Every nigga I be talking to, you want to be in this nigga face. Like, I don't understand. We go to the store, we get the Black and Mild, we walk back, I'm smoking the Black and Mild. That's going cool. We just talking or whatever. Finally, we leave. So some time had passed, and technically Pat had asked me to be his girlfriend. So I told him, yeah, I'm like, yeah, we go together. Like, you my boo. Like, yeah, I want to be your girlfriend. Like, I fucks with you. And, you know, I would go over there and I would hang out with him by myself. You know, we wasn't doing nothing. We was just doing it like a little touchy, feely, kissy, nothing major. Everything going smooth. And one day I was kicking it with best friend at her house, and she's just like, oh, I got a new boo. And I was like, who? What, is it one of Pat's friends? And she was like, no. And I was like, oh, is it one of this other boyfriends or something? She was just like, oh no, you don't know him. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. And I was just like, well, I'm gonna have to meet him. Like, you calling this your boo? Like, you know, and this particular friend, she just wouldn't call any nigga her boo. She would talk to niggas or whatever. She wouldn't call no nigga her boo unless that was really her boo or something. So I'm just like, okay. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have to introduce me one day. And she was just like, yeah, maybe. And I was like, girl, don't be like that. Like, I be bringing you around. Like, do he got friends? Like, girl, don't act funny. Like, don't do too much. She's just like, no. So time go on, y'all. And I think, I don't know, it must have slipped her mind. And one day she's talking about him, and she was just like, I'm just tired of, like, my boo and this girl, he talked this bitch, da, 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 da. And I'm just like, what do you mean? She was like, cause he kind of going out with this other girl, but he telling me he want to be with me and he won't stop talking to her. And I'm just like, girl, that don't sound like that's your boo. I don't think you should be talking to nobody who's already talking to somebody. Like, that's messed up. And she was just like, no, because I want to make him mine. He for me. I don't think he belongs with her. They don't even match well together. And I'm just like, well, how the fuck would you know? Like, and she was like, cause I know her. And I'm like, well, who? I'm trying to get the tea. You feel me? Like, who the fuck is these people and what are you talking about? Because I am totally lost. And she was like, it don't even matter. I'm like, well, what this boy look like? Like, what he look like? Y'all, she started describing him, and I'm just like, okay, he sound cute. Like, okay. So, mind you, me and this friend, we used to get on cloud 100,000. I don't know where this this particular friend had an older sister, and the older sister, they used to get treeskis. Okay, let me just put it like this, and they would give her treeskis. So I never had to buy treeskis. I never, ever. She always had it. Like, I might have bought a Swisher or gave money for a Swisher, or I don't know. Or if I could buy juice, because you know you get fucking cotton mouth or something. But this particular friend always had the treeskis. We was always on cloud 100,000. So one day, we on a cloud 100,000. We at her house. We was in her backyard. We blowing down the house. She goes to the back. She's like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom. She leaves her phone. Phone start ringing. This my friend. I ain't never had a friend that it was like weird for me to look at their phone. It wasn't like I was looking at her phone to be nosy. So I look down at her phone. It's ringing. I look at the name, and it's my boo Pat. And I'm just like, my boo Pat. That's her phone. That's not my phone. My phone right here. Her phone right there. My phone right here. Her phone right there. My phone right here in my hand. Her phone right there. I'm confused. Okay, so I'm like, y'all, you know when you instantly hear some shit or see your motherfucking blood just your heart get the, because you don't know what to do. You like, do I flip the fuck out? Do I stay calm? Like, were you in that critical moment where you like, okay, like, what my next move about to be? Because either I'm about to flash, I'm about to cry, or I'm just about to storm away from this motherfucker. Like, them the three for me. Them the three for me. Either I'm about to impulsively flash, cry, or I'm gonna walk away and say nothing. Like, motherfucker just gonna be like, what the fuck happened to her? I don't know. So, boom. I'm like, oh my fucking God. So I'm trying to like calm down. I'm just like, maybe it's just a coincidence. And maybe she's just talking to a boy named Pat. I mean, that's a common ass name. It's not an uncommon ass name. Maybe the nigga real name Patrick. Because mind you, I never knew Pat to have any other name. I think his real name was Pat. It wasn't like Patrick or something. It was Pat. So I'm just like, okay, let me play this shit cool. So I text Pat and I'm just like, hey, question. He like, oh, what's up? I'm like, hey, have you talked to my best friend recently? And he was like, no, why? Did she say she has? And I'm like, oh no, like we was just talking about y'all, and I was just wondering, like, you know, if like she be coming over there like talking to your partners when I'm not around or something. I said something like that. And he was like, well, she did one time. She came over to kick it with Brian. And I was just like, oh, okay, like, did you and her talk or anything like that? Like, he was just like, nah. He was like, man, nah. Like, she ain't even my type. I don't even like bitches like her. Like, So I'm just like, okay, cool. So she comes back from the bathroom and I'm like, look, hey, your phone was ringing. I was like, your phone was ringing. And she was like, oh, who was it? And I was like, I don't know. I didn't look. I was like, you should, call them back. They was calling you. She looked at her phone. You could tell when she looked at her phone, like, it looked like, ooh. Like, ooh, y'all can see my ooh. Like, ooh, yeah, bitch. Ooh, who calling you? Okay. Like, but I'm still thinking, like, it could be 1,000 motherfucking Pats, okay? Like, this could be any nigga named Pat. Any nigga named Pat. I didn't look at the fucking number. I don't know why. I just seen the name and then my blood just started boiling. And then, yeah. And she was like, oh no, I'm gonna call him back later. I was like, who is it? Who called you? And she was like, oh, nobody. It wasn't nobody. And I was just like, cool. So after that particular day, like, I was just so like, you feel me? Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? So I'm talking to Pat like later on, and I'm still like questioning him about it. I'm just like, when did she go over there? Like, I'm confused. Like, why would she go over there, not invite me? Nobody said nothing to me. Like, I'm the one who put her on to y'all. Like, that's kind of weird. You didn't even say nothing. He was like, it ain't that big of a deal. Like, don't be tripping off that. Like, she talked to my Brody. Like, that is what it is. So I'm like, all right, cool. So one day I'm kicking it with best friend, and she like, oh, I'm gonna be kicking it with my boo this weekend. I'm gonna go over to his house and we about to be chilling. I was just like, oh, can I come? She was like, oh no, it's just gonna be me and him. He not gonna have none of his friends this time. Like, it's just gonna be me and him. And I was just like, all right, cool. I'm like, when y'all gonna be kicking it? And she was like, I don't know, probably like in the afternoon. I'm gonna go to his house and I'm probably just gonna stay. He said I could stay the night if I want to. So I'm like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah, so if my mom asks me, I'm at your house. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, got you. Say less. Boom. In my mind, I'm like, this bitch talking to my nigga. This bitch is talking to my nigga, and this nigga is talking to my friend. So I'm in my mind, y'all, I'm popping up. I'm popping the fuck up over there. I'm gonna walk the fuck by, because bitch, you got me fucked up. Like, bitch, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you feel me? And then if it's not, then I could be like, okay, this bitch just a pick-me ass bitch, but she ain't no grimy ass bitch. She ain't no shady ass bitch. She just a pick-me ass bitch. And we weren't even saying pick-me at that time. Maybe just be like, I don't know. She a bot. She a ripper. Attention hoe. Attention hoe. There we go. I probably was like, this bitch is a attention hoe. Okay, cool. The day coming, y'all. So I get on the bus. I got my sweats on. I got a hoodie on. I'm like, yeah. I'm about to walk. I'm about to get up over here. And I'ma just see. So I get on the bus. I get over there. I walk down. I don't see nothing, y'all. I camped out. I was going to the Winter Schnitzel, just sitting inside. I think I ordered me a root beer float. And don't fight me. Yes, I love some root beer floats. I know people be like, root beer float. I love root beer floats, y'all. I love them. I love them. I love them. I don't even drink soda, but here and there, I will bust out and drink me a root beer float or Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper, so I cannot drink Dr. Peppers because I get addicted. So I don't even fuck around. But I'll do me a root beer float here and there and a Sprite here and there once in a blue moon. So I'm just like, I know at some point, if she's over at this nigga house, I'm going to motherfucking catch them slipping. So I started getting so anxious, y'all. I creep up on the house. I'm trying to look through windows. I'm trying to hear and shit. Like, do I hear this bitch? And I know y'all probably like, bitch, you're absolutely crazy. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's cute pink cheek. Yes. Yes, I was impulsive. Like that. If you're a Taurus, let me know down below if you're impulsive. Other signs might be like that too, but I am very impulsive, y'all. Like, crazy shit will pop in my head and I want to do that shit right then and there. Like let's execute it and see if it works. So finally, y'all, like couple hours pass by. I'm over there for dumb long. I'm just walking around because y'all know I'm a wanderer. I didn't have a problem with it. I'm walking around. I'm just going to the winter schnitzel, you know. Finally, I see them walking out the house. Bitch! When I tell y'all, deep down, I was really hoping I was not gonna see my friend walking out my nigga house. Y'all, I seen that shit and I just instantly started crying. Like, I just instantly started fucking bawling, crying. I walked back to the winter schnitzel. I'm just in there crying. Cause I'm just like, oh my fucking gosh. No. Y'all, my alarm went off. I gotta hurry up. I'm like, no, the fuck. I'm not seeing what the fuck I'm seeing. I'm not seeing what the fuck I'm seeing. Bitch, I'm seeing what the fuck I'm seeing. So, y'all, I finished crying. I don't approach them or nothing. I get back on the bus. I go home. I'm crying. So one day I plan to kick it with Pat. I get to his house. You know, I'm distant. He's like, what's wrong? Like, what's going on? Like, da da da. And I'm just like, do you talk to my friend? I was like, don't even lie. Just, do you talk to my friend? Like, just tell me. Like, just tell me. He's like, what are you talking about? I don't talk to your friend. I don't know her number. I don't talk to her. Da 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 da. And I was just like, well, I saw you and her. He was like, what you mean? No, I didn't even say that. I said she told me you and her, y'all talk. She told me. Because I don't want to sound crazy. I was like, she told me. He's like, she lying. And me and him argued, and I was just like, yeah, I'm done with you. I don't want to talk to you no more. Like, that's fucked up. So sometime after that, I kicked it with my best friend again, and I confronted her. I was just like, I came over to her house, and like, when I got in her room and it was just like me and her, I pushed her. Like, I pushed her on her bed, and she was like, what the fuck wrong with you? And I was just like, you're hella fucked up. I saw you at Pat's house. I was like, how the fuck dare you talk to the boy that I'm dating? Like, you knew me and him was like going out. We had something going on. She was just like, well, he asked me to suck his dick, and I sucked his dick, and we started talking. But she did go over there. She did say she did go over there that one time to kick it with Brian. And basically, without her saying too much, she kind of like, she was for the streets. She gave them the sloppy toppies. I don't know how many people was over there. I just know Brian and Pat. I don't know who else, but and she told me, she was just like, I didn't think y'all was like going out like that, because I had stopped talking about him and stopped going around him with her or whatever. So maybe she thought, maybe, I don't know, but still, it was just like, bitch, you knew I was talking to that nigga first. Like, y'all, I'm hella mad. I'm like pushing her and shit. Like, we're not fighting, but I'm just like pushing her. I'm like, that's hella fucked up. Like, you're hella fucked up. You're a bad fucking friend. I'm crying. I'm just like, you're so fucking fucked up. I'm like, that's hella fucked up. I would never do no shit like that to you. Like, that's crazy. Like, I cannot believe that. Like, you're hella weird. So I'm just like going off on her. Her mom coming there and she's like, what's going on? I mean, I didn't tell her mom, but I was just like, best friend is so fucked up. I'm like, oh my god, something's wrong with her. She's hella fucked up. Like, I want to go home. Like, I'm not friends with her. Fuck her. Mind you, I don't be cussing in front of nobody parents, but she cussed in front of her mom. She cussed at her mom. Like, this was the one time. Like, so her mom knew I was just like so mad. She was like, what happened? What did you do to her? Why is she crying? This is your real friend. She's a good friend to you. Her mom's like going off on her. She's just like, mom, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. But yeah, y'all, like, this was like the beginning to the end of our relationship. Like, after that, I just did not look at her the same. Like, we wasn't as cool as we was. And then, like, when I talk about how I lost my B card, like, that was like one of the last things. And then we kind of start being distant from each other as time went on. But like, me and her didn't talk for a good little minute because I was in middle school. Oh, y'all, crazy little side story. So at school, we was flunking real fucking bad, and at this particular time I had this Mexican group of friends at school. Like, them was my bitches, though. They was my bitches. I came to school, I was like hella mad. They seen it, was like attention, and she was trying to come talk to me at school, and we was like arguing. And then one of my Mexican partners was like, she was just like, she came over, she was like, Shayla's clearly upset with you. Stop talking to her. Like, she cool with us or something like that. And she grabbed me, like, we walked to the side, and like I sat at the table with them, and they was just like comforting me, and I was kind of telling them what was going on. They was like, you want us to beat her ass? Well, beat her ass. Fuck her. And I was just like, no. Them was 5 bitches. Those 5 bitches. And then I got hella close with them after that. Like, we was so super cool. But yeah, y'all, that's what happened. My best friend was a pick-me-ass bitch. She stole my nigga. I never talked to that nigga after that. Y'all, later on in life, in like high school, he did try to talk to me, and I didn't even recognize who he was too at first. And then when I did, like, I was like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. We talked about it. I was like, didn't you fucking get head from my friend? I was like, nigga, you think you can talk to me? You thought you could double back? Oh no. Oh hell no. Like, he was just like, man, that was old. I'm like, but still, like, nah. But yeah, y'all, I couldn't even believe, like, my friend stole my man and gave him head and tried to hide it from me. Yeah, like, she was just the ultimate pick-me-ass bitch. But y'all, guess who this was down below? Who y'all think it is? If y'all be watching my story times, y'all know the people I be talking about. So out of all the friends I have been talking about, who y'all fucking think this is, and I'm gonna confirm who it is in the next video, okay? I gotta go because I need to get back. I'm already like 6 minutes late, and my boss is probably like, where the fuck is she at? So I'm gonna cut this here now. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we a vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you want extra juicy tea, join my membership, and I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Deuces.